Hello guys, this is fairbinaryoptions.com, and on the top left of the chart here you see that this is a euro and Australian dollar 4-hour chart. The main purpose of this recording is to show you how to treat a flat in binary options when you trade binary options and you meet a flat, to be able to recognize it and what to look for when looking for this pattern to be done and how to treat it. On this chart, this looks to be a nice irregular flat pattern, and it's almost looking like a textbook material. It should be noted that irregular flats are consolidation patterns or corrections, and the thing to look for when trading binary options is to engage in buying calls strategy if the flat is coming after a rising trend, like is the case here. So this is a rising trend, and then you have a flat, an irregular flat. Or you should engage in buying puts if the flat comes after the falling trend. Again, it is not our case here. A flat implies three different ways. In our case here, I will just take a shape here trying to show you the flat. So the flat starts from here and ends all the way to the downside here. So this is the flat, and again a flat implies 3-3-5 structure for three different ways. I will use vertical lines here to show you the waves. So this is the beginning of the flat. Then this is the end of the first wave here. Then this is the end of the second wave here. And this is the end of the third wave here to the downside, all the way to the downside here. So you have three different waves or legs or moves, if you want, for the flat. So this is the whole flat, and the flat has a structure of 3-3-5. So you are looking for price to make corrective moves for all the moves that have a 3 legs move. So this should be 3, and then another 3, and of course 5 moves for the last one, 3-3-5 for your flat. Now a flat is characterized by the B wave. This is normally being labeled ABC. Let's try to put an ABC here. So this to be A, let's make it of a different color. So A, then the B wave here, then the C wave here, so this should be labeled ABC. Any flat should be labeled ABC. And now you are looking for the inner structure here to count possible 3 waves. So you have 3 waves here, A, B, C, then 3 waves here, A, B, C with a zigzag, and then for the not flat here, this should be 5, so 3-3-5. And for the 5 wave to the downside, you have either an impulsive move or an ending diagonal. In our case here is a nice impulsive move in the form of 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the ending diagonal here. Let's try to look at the ending diagonal or the falling wedge if you want. This one, let me change the color. Like this. And not only that this one is broken, but also is retested here. Now the way to treat such a pattern, such a flat when you trade binary options, is to take a trend line after you have 3-3-5, after the move to the downside is done, the ending diagonal is broken and now looks to be retested. So just take a trend line from the top of the B wave here. So basically you are just trying to put the trend line for the whole move right here after the C wave is done. By doing that, from this moment of time, you may engage in buying calls, because a flat, again, A flat that comes after a rising move is a corrective move. So what needs to be done is to buy calls. So you are engaging after this moment. You are looking to buy calls, and your expiration date should depend on the time frame the flat is being identified. In our case here, this is a 4-hour chart, so the expiration date normally should be as long as possible, something like 2 weeks or end of week or even end of month. We are on the 25th of September, so even end of month for this analysis. But if you identify a flat on the 5-minute chart, for example, or in a 1-hour chart, then you might go for end of week or end of day, or even for fixings for your expiring date. So in this recording, I try to show you exactly what to do when you look for a flat. A flat again is a corrective move, 3, 3, 5. After the 5 waves to the downside, either an ending diagonal or an impulsive move is being done, then just engage in buying calls as if this flat comes after a rising move. If this flat comes after a falling move, of course you should look to buy puts. Again, depending on the time frame the flat was identified, in our case here a 4-hour chart, in our case look for 1 week or 2 weeks expiration dates, as well as end of month when possible. This is what I wanted to show you for today as per our strategy on fairbinaryoptions.com. And remember, if you go on our website fairbinaryoptions.com, nothing would be possible with our presentations and recommendations here without our official sponsor, general sponsor, Lion Hive. So thank you for being here, and until next time, bye bye.